Get ready for Westeros, because House of the Dragon Season 3 is hitting Australia exclusively on HBO Max, starting May 20, 2026. We are diving deep into the dynastic clash ignited by the death of Viserys Targaryen, setting the stage for the brutal dance of the dragons between Aegon II Targaryen and Rhaenyra Targaryen. Find out exactly what happens when Aegon takes the throne, and the conflict escalates beyond control.
Here's a simple way to protect your phone without stress. This Allen 3-pack comes with tempered glass screen protectors, camera lens protectors, and an installation frame for an easier, cleaner fit. It's clear, case-friendly, and built to help guard against scratches and everyday bumps. Check the link in the comments to get it on Amazon.
The pressure is real for the cast as they tackle this massive production. Tom Glynn-Carney, who plays Aegon Targaryen, opened up about his strategy to manage the intense expectations from the fanbase when adapting George R.R. Martin's Fire and Blood. He shares his pact to focus on his own vision amidst the fan fervor surrounding this epic story. A brand new poster for House of the Dragon Season 3 has just dropped, and it hints at a truly brutal war for the Iron Throne with that ominous tagline, "Win or die." Showrunner Ryan Condal has revealed that there are 19 point-of-view characters, promising an epic scope as the story delves into the sprawl and breadth of this world. This new look for House of the Dragon Season 3 confirms the intensity, showing a heavy and dark style that signals the conflict is getting much more violent as the Targaryen civil war rages on. With Matt Smith, Emma Darcy, and Olivia Cooke returning, and new faces like James Norton joining, don't miss the premiere on HBO Max on June 21. Stay with us for more breaking news. The anticipation is building for the third season of the epic series House of the Dragon. Following the success of the prequel series, A Night of the Seven Kingdoms, fans are ready for more dynastic drama. House of the Dragon Season 3 is set to arrive in Australia exclusively on HBO Max starting May 20, 2026, with new episodes scheduled for weekly releases. Adapted from George R.R. Martin's 2019 novel Fire and Blood, this season delves into the events approximately 200 years before the original series. It chronicles the intense dynastic clash ignited by the death of King Viserys Targaryen, which sets the stage for the infamous Dance of the Dragons, a civil war between Aegon II Targaryen and Rhaenyra Targaryen. Season 3 opens with Aegon taking the throne after a brutal campaign, signaling escalating conflict for all involved. The cast for the new season features a strong ensemble, including Matt Smith as Daemon Targaryen, Emma Darcy as Rhaenyra Targaryen, Tom Glynn-Carney as Aegon II Targaryen, Rhys Ifans as Otto Hightower, Steve Toussaint as Corlys Velaryon, Sonoya Mizuno as Mysaria, Fabian Frankel as Kristen Cole, Olivia Cooke as Alicent Hightower, Matthew Needham as Larry Strong, Jefferson Hall as the identical twins Jason Lannister and Tyland Lannister, and Harry Collett as Jacaerys Jace Velaryon. Alongside Ewan Mitchell, Bethany Antonia, and Phoebe Campbell. While the narrative promises devious plotting, intense violence, and moments of intrigue, viewers should be aware that fans of the show should prepare for complex storylines, including themes of incest, alongside the spectacle. Actor Tom Glynn-Carney, who plays Aegon Targaryen in House of the Dragon, has revealed his strategy for managing the intense pressure associated with entering the Game of Thrones universe. In a recent interview on the Before the Lights podcast, Glynn-Carney addressed the scale of the production, noting that each episode is akin to a movie, and that being on set for the first time was intense, stemming not only from the budget, but also from the high expectations of the fanbase who have read the source material, Fire and Blood. When questioned about whether the experience was daunting, Glynn-Carney acknowledged that it was at first, citing the large number of people involved and the significance of the role for the fans. He described an intentional approach to navigating this pressure. "I eventually just ended up making a pact with myself, being like, okay, well, whatever people think it is, that's fine, but they're not doing it. I am. So it has to be down to what I think it is, and if they're on board with it, happy days. If they're not, I apologize." The 31-year-old English actor also shared his motivation for taking on such demanding roles, stating he seeks parts that terrify him because it pushes him out of his comfort zone. The adaptation process presents unique challenges, particularly when translating the book Fire and Blood, which functions more like a historical text than a novel, allowing for significant interpretation. Fans have expressed dissatisfaction regarding script changes that deviate from the source material. While the show has embraced its own narrative interpretations, some viewers remain unconvinced. Despite the challenges, Glynn-Carney's performance has garnered applause from the fandom. The highly anticipated third season of House of the Dragon is set to premiere on HBO and HBO Max on Sunday, June 21. House of the Dragon is gearing up for its highly anticipated third season, with a new promotional poster recently unveiled that intensifies the focus on the battle for Westeros' Iron Throne. The poster, which initially circulated in a puzzle format across social media platforms, now reveals the main characters of the series alongside the ominous tagline, "Win or Die." A key visual features Rhaenyra Targaryen, positioned atop the steps leading to the throne, fueling speculation about her pursuit of rightful dominance over her family's rule. Series fans familiar with George R.R. Martin's novels anticipate significant narrative twists as the series progresses toward its fourth and final season. Showrunner Ryan Condal has emphasized the epic scale of the upcoming season, noting that the series features 19 point-of-view characters, a structure he employs to manage the sprawling scope of the story and allow for complex dramatization. Returning cast members for Season 3 include Matt Smith, Emma Darcy, Olivia Cooke, Steve Toussaint, Rhys Ifans, Fabian Frankel, Ewan Mitchell, Tom Glynn-Carney, Sonoya Mizuno, Harry Collett, Bethany Antonia, Phoebe Campbell, Fia Sabin, Jefferson Hall, Matthew Needham, Tom Bennett, Kieran Bill, Kurt Edgiowan, Freddie Fox, Clinton Liberty, Gail Rankin, and Abubakar Salim. New additions to the ensemble include Tommy Flanagan as Lord Roderick Dustin, Dan Fogler as Sir Torrin Manderley, and James Norton as Ormond Hightower. House of the Dragon Season 3 is scheduled to premiere on HBO on June 21. The series, based on George R.R. Martin's Fire and Blood, chronicles the history of House Targaryen 2 centuries before the events of Game of Thrones. HBO has unveiled a new look for House of the Dragon, Season 3, signaling an escalation in the conflict surrounding the Iron Throne. Based on George R.R. Martin's Fire and Blood, the new visual materials suggest a significantly more brutal and intense war for power. The upcoming season is scheduled to premiere on June 21 in the United States, consisting of 8 episodes that will continue the Targaryen Civil War. The dark and heavy aesthetic of the new poster underscores a mood of high stakes, encapsulated by the phrase, "Win or Die," emphasizing that every faction is fighting for control with no one safe. Production details confirm that Ryan Condal is serving as the main showrunner for the season, with returning writers including Sarah Hess and David Hancock. Filming for the season took place between March and October 2025. HBO has further confirmed its commitment to the saga by ordering a 4th season, indicating a planned long-term continuation of the narrative. The cast remains largely intact, featuring returns from Matt Smith as Daemon Targaryen, Emma Darcy as Rhaenyra Targaryen, and Olivia Cooke as Alicent Hightower, alongside established characters such as Aemond, Aegon II, and Corlys Velaryon. The season will also introduce new characters, including roles played by James Norton, Tommy Flanagan, and Dan Fogler, suggesting an expansion of the world of Westeros.